I want to tell you a story about how I helped someone write a speech where they needed to remember what it was like to be tutored as a young child. They could hardly remember any details. And so I used that process of like starting with the smallest detail possible that they could remember. And it came down to chipped paint. They were tutored in a small art room in the back of a classroom once a week by a volunteer tutor, and they had some vague notion of who the person was and what the space looked like. And so we wanted to fill in that moment, that experience of being with this tutor and how important it was to them. And we started with the color of the chair tubing and whether or not the paint was chipped on the tubing. And the speech giver was able to say yes. And from that, we were able to describe the seats, what, if they were wood or plastic, what the table looked like, what the room looked like. There was a window. It looked to the playground. She described the sweater of the tutor, that the tutor wore every day. And bit by bit, she was able to fill out the entire scene and the experience of being tutored. And in her mind, it was a single moment. It was probably constructed out of a collection of memories, but she was able to hone it down to a single image, a single memory. And from that, she was able to discern why she felt so strongly about being tutored and the meaningfulness of that moment in her life. And it was just an incredible speech. And it was given, there was not a dry eye in the house. And it all started from one little piece of chipped paint on the tube of a basic school chair.